Hey, I'm Joey Chandler, and let's talk core values and burnout. I'm a core values guy. I believe that core values are incredibly powerful and they can help us with our confidence, our sense of hope, and they can help us solve problems. And one of the biggest problems that we are facing these days is burnout. You cannot look online, read through any community, talk business, talk social media content, athletes, teachers, kids, parents, without some awareness around burnout. It's a huge problem and it doesn't seem to be going away anytime soon. So here's where I think our core values can really, really help with this. Our core values represent who we are at our very best. And the more that we can bring our very best to a situation, the better things are. And I think we can agree that when you are burnt out or going through that frustration and that exhaustion and getting pulled in all sorts of different directions that leads to burnout, you're not operating at your very best. Now, that may be because of some internal things that you got going on, and it may be because of external things, that unreasonable boss or those incredible deadlines that you have to face or, whatever it is. But for whatever reason, you're not operating at your very best. So we can assume that some aspect of your core values are either missing or could be elevated in that area. So what there is to do is to identify your core values. I say get them down to 3, and you really want 3 when you're burnt out, because when you're burnt out, it's just, if it takes any work to remember something, you're just not going to use it. But I found with 3 core values, you can remember just immediately. So you get them down to 3, and then you ask, excuse me, how can I use my core values today? And what they will do is it will give you a baby step. It'll give you some ideas. And as you take a step, you move forward. And 2 things happen. One, you're moving towards a goal. So that gives you some energy. But you're also tapping into who you are. You're tapping into your best self. You're reminding yourself that you have something amazing to contribute, what also gives you energy. So if you do want to recover from burnout, start asking yourself, hey, what are my core values and how can I use them? Now, if you want to prevent yourself or prevent your employees from going down that path of burnout, help them identify their personal core values and start to use them in their everyday life. Because if they use their core values in their everyday life and solving everyday problems, they are going to create more energy for themselves. They're going to figure out solutions that actually work for them rather than burn them out. So no matter what, I think one way to help with burnout, and I'm not saying it's the only way, but an important way to help not only recover from burnout, but also prevent burnout, is to get very clear on your core values and keep asking over and over again, how can I use my core values today to address whatever problems or challenges that you have? So that's my idea. Love to hear your thoughts on it. Leave a comment down below. This whole series is about how core values can be used to address different questions and challenges. If you have thoughts, please subscribe if you're interested in this. And if you don't know your core values, there's a link down below that will take you to my core values clarifier, 3 questions to help you come up with 3 core values in about 5 minutes. And you'll see that it will help you stay energized and motivated. It will help you solve problems, be hopeful, and stay confident, all of which will not only prevent burnout, but also help you recover from it. Because I can tell you, burnout sucks, and I don't wish that upon anyone. Thank you for watching this, and you have a great day.